Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa. I use she, her pronouns. I am a rising junior in Columbia College, double majoring in creative writing and psychology, and I am from Staten Island, New York. Today I'm super excited to be taking over the Columbia admissions page for a day in my life as a Columbia student during the summer. We have a long day ahead of us filled with a commute to Columbia's campus, a day of work at the Columbia Visitor Center, and plans with friends afterwards. So make sure you guys stay tuned throughout the day to catch all of the content that I'll be posting. Okay, so in order to get from Staten Island to Manhattan, I first take the Sim bus up to Rector Street. On the Sim bus, I usually just listen to music or work on writing a poem in my notes app, and then I transfer to the 1 train line, and that takes me all the way up to 116th Street. The station is literally called Columbia University because so many Columbia students use it to get around the city, and you avoid traffic, which is nice. So yeah, the 1 train can pretty much take you to anywhere in Manhattan within a maximum of an hour, including any necessary transfers. So that's super convenient to have, super close by to our university. On the subway, I've been really into reading books recently. My current read is called All Things Are Too Small by Becca Rothfeld. It's this book all about rejecting minimalism and embracing excess and gluttony. It's very interesting. I went to her book launch event in Brooklyn this past year. So yeah, it was really fun, and I'm about to get off the subway. Okay, so I just got home. I had a very fun but tiring day. So before I crash, I'm going to answer a few questions that you guys asked. This first one is about how I manage taking core curriculum classes with taking major classes. So all first-year students in Columbia College are required to take literature, humanities, frontiers of science, and university writing, which definitely helps you get started on the core curriculum right off the bat. Around 1/3 of your schedule will be the core curriculum in Columbia College. Another third will be your major, and that final 1/3 I use to fulfill my second major. I found that I can also double up on quite a few requirements. So for example, we have a science requirement in Columbia College, which my psychology major classes fulfill. I also took a global class called Literature and Cultures of Struggle in South Africa, which I was able to use toward my creative writing major because it's related to literature. Another question I received is about my favorite creative writing classes I've taken, which is such a fun topic. One of my favorite classes I've ever taken in Columbia was called Trauma and Its Aftermath in Poetry, which counted toward my creative writing major. It was a seminar where we were able to read works by various different poets who kind of use writing as a healthy outlet or coping mechanism for processing their emotionally difficult experiences. We touched on generational trauma, bodily trauma, environmental trauma, etc. And I always find it really inspiring when people are able to take some form of pain they've experienced and turn it into art, which is something I aspire to do as a writer as well. I also took a beginning fiction workshop class this past semester, which was super fun because it definitely brushed me out of my comfort zone since I usually write poetry. But yeah, it was so awesome to be able to write 2 of my own short stories in 1 semester and also read so many interesting works written by my peers as well. Alright, so I am officially signing off now. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my Instagram takeover. It was honestly so much fun to do. If you have any other questions at all, feel free to direct them to ugrad-ask@columbia.edu, and make sure you follow this Instagram page at Columbia Admissions for more behind the scenes stories and student life content. Bye guys!